I got two topics today, guys. Plant medicines and witchcraft. I'm going to just let whatever comes through me flow, but I feel like they touch hand in hand for a specific reason as to why these two topics are at the top of the day today. I'm pretty sure they flow hand in hand. I'm allow, the channeling to come through, and we'll just go from there and see what happens with what comes through. Okay? All right.
What I see some rap niggas do to make it, a few will blow up.
Okay, it's funny that I'm getting ready to talk about this, and in that verse he just said, it's nothing sacred. Wow. Okay, so witchcraft and plant medicines. So, it was put on my mind today by the ancestors when we talk about weed. We're going to talk about weed. We're just going to use that plant medicine, for example. Weed, if you don't know by now, it's not the weed that your ancestors or your cousins in the 80s and uncles and them it doesn't have the same properties no more. Why do you think that they were locking y'all up and giving y'all very harsh penalties for a plant medicine and calling it a drug? They brainwashed the hell out of us, lied, locked people up, destroyed their life, and come to find out weed is just a plant medicine that connects to the automatic DMT that you automatically have in your brain. You can research it. It's a scientific fact. You have levels of DMT just like the plants do, because the plants were created to align with you. That's why the creator did it that way. Creator. Okay? And they locked people up for that because they knew it. They knew that it would provide profound healing for you. I feel like a lot of the artists at that time that were smoking, that's why they were geniuses. They were producing music and things like that. I feel like marijuana was one of the plant medicines highly used for very artsy people, or maybe even people with these diseases they call autistic and all of that. Now, you notice now. Do you notice that there's a high level of these people that they call autistic? One moment. But like I was saying, do you notice that there's high levels of them calling these people autistic, all these different names, and label them diseases and saying that they're mental illnesses, and the list just goes on and on and on and on, right? Do you notice how the times have changed since then? All right. A lot was erased from my message as I went back and listened to it. It's very choppy. Please excuse me. Again, there's a lot of information coming in. There's information about different cities, states, countries, and how they're connected, and I'm just trying to make it all out, okay? But the natives that were here, the native Indians in each, state, city, country, whatever, they were the protectors of the land. They oversaw these plant medicines. They oversaw certain areas of the land. That is why they needed to create these scenarios and kick them out away from the land. Okay, these I'm not geography is not my geography is not my strongest suit. But anyway, that's why they did a mass genocide on certain chief Indians and certain tribes, because they wanted to steal the land because they had a bigger purpose for us. Okay, they knew that you were automatic geniuses. They know about your innate intellect. They know about it. That is why they had to destroy your tribe, so that you would not feel superior to want to rule over them, because they had a desire to always rule over you. We never had a desire to rule over nobody but our motherfucking self. But you had an enemy that had a desire to rule over you. So in order to rule over you, they had to destroy you and destroy everything connected to you. That being said, they had to destroy your ancestors and everything connected to them as well. The only thing they cannot destroy is your connection to the Most High or the Divine One. I'll say that. That's the only thing they can't destroy. And they know that. So they just destroy everything around you to weaken your spirit. That being said, the weed, the marijuana that they smoked back then was highly, highly intelligent. It opened up the natural genius in you. That's probably why you had so many great musicians and so forth, and artists and designers. This message is going to be choppy for a reason, because I'm just getting out everything that's being thrown at me, okay? Figure out why certain plant medicines connect with art. I'm supposed to say that because who I am in spirit is my part, and when I channel for you, y'all, I'm supposed to throw things out there, and somebody's supposed to come along and catch it and go see what the hell I'm talking about. Because whoever I'm connected to has a connection with somebody out there that does the similar shit that I do. I just stand in my purpose and with my truth of what I'm supposed to do. So find out why certain plant medicines connect with the arts. Right now I'm not able to. I just got to focus on what I'm being sent. And find out why Philadelphia is important. Detroit, the Cubans, the Mexicans, the Mayans, the connection with them, Mexico, Cuba. Find out why the more Caribbean countries like the Dominicans, all that, find out why that is so important to what I'm talking about as far as plant medicines and the Amazon rainforest. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get more information, but right now it's my time to throw this out there because somebody got to catch this. Somebody that I'm talking to is supposed to catch this, from my understanding, that can give more insight than I can, than what is being delivered to me. There's a reason why Detroit was the last on the totem pole. The reason is because whatever American Indians settled here, they're a big fucking deal. And they have a connection to something. Understand what I'm saying? You can take it for granted if you want to. There's also a reason why the major cities have been listed the major cities for a reason. They have a connection to American Indians. They have a connection to the indigenous people. That's why certain major cities were targeted. But there's a more of a reason why Detroit was the last city that's supposed to be a major city, just like they did every other city, that was targeted. Again, my message is choppy for a reason because it's so much coming through. I'm going to come back with another one. I know I am. So the message, the point of what I'm being told is that the weed that you're smoking now, the edibles that you're taking now, they are designed to make you a fucking zombie. So that you can cope with what's going on but not really see what's going on. Understand what I'm saying to you? And you don't have to hear me. But your natural innate genius, if you love your temple, if you love yourself, you will leave that shit alone. Understand what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing but smoking legal crack and cocaine. And whatever contract they got with whomever designed to do this to you, it's being done for a reason. Your cellular DNA is not the same like others. And that's just the truth. That's not to single nobody out. That's just a fact. Why should we hide a fact? Why should we lie about it? And why should I allow somebody to be harmed that doesn't understand their body?